So in one of my recent posts, I asked liberals to engage in conversation with me as to why they voted for Mark Carney and all the carnage he's creating. And the answers were, they were what I expected. Basically nothing. Most people said because the other option was worse. And then they gave no facts whatsoever. There was little to no facts in all of these arguments. It was almost dogmatic, like a religious faith that they had. And they thought that the conservatives were like Satan or something. So no matter who the conservatives put in power or in the lead, they are considered, to these dogmatic liberals who are like in a religious cult, the conservatives are not an option no matter how bad it gets. I just saw Mario's video on Bill C-8, the one where a single minister has the power to revoke your internet access for any reason they deem. Basically a North Korean style dictatorship. And that was another thing I brought up of, why do you want your country to be like North Korea? And they're like, oh, you just sound like a far-right extremist. And then there's bills literally tabled to remove you from the internet with no warrants or judicial hearings, essentially making the liberal government the police in this matter. And the other thing is, once they ban you from the internet, you're forbidden from speaking about it to anyone. You're not allowed to tell anyone that you've been banned by the government from the internet. They muzzle you with some kind of other law that breaks all human rights. We don't have human rights in Canada. That's the other problem. I'm going to make a whole video on the Charter of Rights and the Constitution, Bill of Rights, and the huge difference between these two countries. Because in Canada, it is what I like to call mob rule. Any law can be passed, no matter how outlandish and how much it violates your human rights. Canada has no protection for the individual. I'll get into that later. But just these arguments that the liberals have, they're brainwashed. They're parrots. They believe that everything that's not on CBC is right-wing propaganda, when really that is the only free press that we have. The CBC is pure propaganda. And if you cannot see that, oh my God, like, I pity you. I literally pity you.